A lot of you came up to me, asked me how I was doing because you found out I was in the hospital for about 5 days last week. I probably told you I was okay. Probably told you I was good. The fact is that's not true, unfortunately. I went to the ER, they found a tumor inside my kidney. Yeah.
I've been a fan of wrestling for as long as I can remember. Of course, probably like 11, 12 years old is when I really started gravitating towards it. 16 is when I began training because I fell in love with both collegiate wrestling at the time and theater and pro wrestling, so it's like the perfect blend of all those worlds. I look at professional wrestling as an escapism for me. I see it as a way to, I put my entire life into this sport. To have your kidney basically go into failure was the worst feeling my entire life. Felt like I was getting stabbed in the back over and over again. The painkillers didn't do anything to me. I was rocking my bed. They had to send several nurses in to restrain me. And I'm a guy with high pain tolerance. I'm used to getting dropped to my head for a living. It was the worst pain of my life until the next morning when that doctor told me I'd never step foot into a professional wrestling ring again. That was more heartbreaking, and believe it or not, those words hurt more than any tumor could. The idea was they wouldn't know until they opened me up whether or not the tumor was confined to my kidney. Luckily, it looks like it was. They removed my kidney and it looked to be cancer-free, but it's still kind of alarming that at 27 years old I had this cancer that's usually reserved for people over the age of 50, which means it's probably genetic, which is kind of scary. So right now there's just a lot of tests and everything else to make sure that hopefully it won't come back. The thought of death never crossed my mind once. All I could think about was not stepping into that ring again. So I think that's perhaps a part of my escapism once again. The idea that I was concerned about me being around a year from now. I was concerned about me being around next week so I could try to have another good match. I think God was on my side, and more importantly, all the fans and everyone else, because I never felt like I was in this battle alone, which I should be. I really lucked out in the sense where all the tweets, Facebook messages, texts from all our friends, people got behind me, and I smoothed through this thing because of their support. I couldn't have done this on my own. And it's just another example of why wrestling saved me. Having so many fans cheer for me, root for me, support me, now I feel like I owe it to them to come back, which puts me at another level of wanting to return. It makes my likelihood of stepping in that ring that much more because I don't want to let the people down that were there for me. Just know that this no longer is just about me. It's not about my ego wanting to return. Now I feel like I owe you guys a few more years in that ring. So that's a lot more powerful than any internal inertia. And I don't want to let you guys down. If there's any way I can wrestle again, I will for you.